Hi, this is Camille from my Junk Journal Heaven. Welcome back. This is the journal I made, the travel journal that I'm making. And I'm going to finish it off, hopefully, today. We'll see. What I've done is, the last video, I glued two pieces of a cereal box together, the front and the back. Let them dry. They've dried for a couple of days. And then I cut them down so they're just not quite a half an inch. Actually, I think they're a little bit bigger than that on the one side. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so now I'm going to cover this with some paper because I want the back of the journal. You remember, it's ugly. We want it to look nice. So I'm going to take this paper and cover it. And I'm trying to decide. I guess I'll use my all-in-one glue for this. I need to glue it down. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing good. Enjoying whatever you're got going on in your lives right now. I had a problem yesterday. My toilet overflowed. And so I thought, well, I can plunge it, and I plunged and plunged, and that didn't work. And then I thought, well, I've got a, what are they called? The things that you put down the drain to take care of stuff. So I thought I'd use that. And I was invited to dinner at one of my son's houses, so I went there. It was Mother's Day, and I went there for that. And then I came home, and my bathroom was flooded. Oh, and I stopped off to see my other son, too, because he'd invited me to dinner, too, but it's whoever gets there first. But anyway, so I had stopped to see him, and I got home, and my bathroom was flooded. The toilet had filled up to the top. I don't know what the heck was going on, because it wasn't full like that when I left. I plunged a lot of the water down. So I tried emptying it out a bit and working on that. It was clean water by then. Whatever was plugging it was down further. And so I'm just going to tear this. Why not? So anyway, I emptied some water out of it, and I was getting tired from emptying water out, and so I went to rest for a little while, and when I went back, it was filled up again and flooded again, and I put towels down to soak up the water because I was going to give away my mop. I use a Swiffer wet mop, and I was going to give away the mop, so I didn't even have it in the house. I had it in the back of my truck to drop off somewhere. And anyway, so it ended up at 3:30 in the morning. I'm outside trying to take the cap off of whatever it is that releases out there. And when I've had to do that before, it gushes out water or whatever's there. We don't want to discuss what dumps out, but anyway. So I'm at 3:30 in the morning, and that area is right by my septic tank. And I don't know whether, probably a lot of you don't remember, but Irma Bombeck wrote a book called The Grass Grows Greener Over the Septic Tank. Well, my weeds grow better over the septic tank by a lot. They really grow well over the septic tank. And so I had weeds out there. I was going through the weeds. And of course there's brambles, which are basically blackberry bushes. vines, and so they stick to you. So when I go out there, I wear, I found out when I mow with my ride-on mower, if I run into stuff like that, it works really good to be wearing sweatpants because the vines don't stick me. They may stick to the sweatpants, but they don't stick to me. So anyway, I'm out there at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, trying to do that with sweatpants on, and I got it open and nothing came out, and I thought, oh great, now what? So I came back in the house, and I got the mop and the bucket out of the back of the truck. I have one of those spin mops, so I mopped the floor, and then I got a lot of the water out of the toilet because it had filled up again. I don't know what from, but it had filled up again. So at that point, I got all that cleared up and got like I said, I got most of the water out of the toilet with the spin mop. This isn't an interesting story, is it? Anyway, I finally got it plunged down. So I got to bed about 5:30 in the morning because then I had to take a shower because I perspire when I do any kind of work like that. And it was muggy outside and inside, and I was sweating and perspiring. So I'm taking a shower in the other bathroom because that bathroom tub was all filled with the wet towels and they were too heavy to take out of there. I had a night. I have to tell you, I had a night. Oh, I hope this is enough. If this isn't enough, I'm going to be unhappy. Oh, yeah, hopefully it'll be enough. Well, we'll find out. I'm supposed to have enough so that I can put that on top of it, and this is all it shows. Let's hope for it. Anyway, that was my fun night last night. Thought about calling one of my boys, but they go to work early in the morning, and then I remembered that the one had a doctor appointment, so he wasn't going to work today anyway. But I didn't call either one of them. I did it myself. But my one son is so funny. He's, Mom, you're getting old. You need help. You're going to need help soon. I'm like, I'm not that old. I can still do things for myself. I do not need people to move in and help me. I'm fine. The only thing I need is once in a while I need one of them to come over and do something, because like I have a light that's kind of flickering in my kitchen, and I think the light bulb probably needs to be changed. And I'm not going to climb on the step ladder to do it. It's over the island and it will take a little bit, so my boys are tall. They wouldn't have to use a step ladder. All they have to do is just stand up there and they could do it. So I'm trying to get this to fit up against there tight. If this doesn't work this way, I'll put another piece on it, but I'm hoping it works without the other piece. So anyway, I had a fun night. Had to sleep part of the day today because I hadn't gotten any sleep last night. Then my sister texted me to find out if I was awake, if I was up yet. And I couldn't figure out why she would do that. I sent her back a text and said, "Can I call you later? I haven't had enough sleep." She said, "Sure, that's fine." Then I got curious why she was wanting to talk to me. So I called her back, and it was nothing real important. And of course, the two of us can't just talk for a few minutes. So we gabbled on for a while. So I went out later and put the little stopper back on. I don't know what that thing's called, but anyway, I put the stopper back on it, and I guess I didn't get any glue on this. I thought I had. And, but I took my weed eater out and got rid of the weeds in front of it. I need to go out and weed eat the whole thing. The weeds were doing great. And it's not just because it's the septic tank, it's because I don't mow there I can't mow there with my ride-on mower, and the other one, I usually just weed eat it, and I haven't done that, so it's called being lazy. Okay, come on. We can do this. Latch on, glue. Get in there. Get in there. I have a feeling I'm going to end up putting another piece on this because I shouldn't have cut off the extra pieces. I blew it. At least I think I did. We'll see. We will see. Now, let's see if this works without showing any white parts, and it does. The corners don't look real good. It should look better than that. I think that'll work. And then the back of it will look like that, which could be used as a writing board when I want to write on tags and stuff. That works well. I should probably have inked the corners or the parts of it that folded over, but I didn't. And I may just clip a little piece here, and it just shows white more. Brilliant. That's okay, I'm going to ink it anyway. Okay, that one looks okay. Well, maybe not. That's supposed to be the way to make perfect corners. All right, I'm going to quickly ink this, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm going to glue this onto here. I can't decide. This side looks so much better. It doesn't have the problems. Let me see here. I know I've got something I can put on the back. Yep, I do. So I'm going to mark where I want to cut this. And here. Let's see. And here. I'll cut with just a little bit out of those lines, or into them. Okay, there we go. I'm back. That's much better. I like that much better. I should have discovered the whole thing, but I didn't. And now this, with this thing, I don't want to glue. I don't think I want to go clear over to the edge. And I've got some pieces that are hanging out that probably should be trimmed. Let's see what happens if I trim that one, or where it is that I need to trim it. They're a little stiffer than they were when I was gluing them on. Okay, this is the one that's the problem child. And I can see where I was supposed to cut it and I didn't. And it's a flip out, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. It's not even an envelope. I'll put a little bit of ink on this. I just like the definition that it gives. And as I've said many times before, if you don't have ink or you don't want to ink, you don't have to. But you can also buy inexpensive inks and use a makeup sponge. I've seen people doing that, using makeup sponges instead of daubers. And I buy the daubers and glue them onto old medicine bottles, so I only have one or two of the actual daubers. Well, that's quite a bit bigger, but that's okay. It will work. And I'm just going to put the glue, provided I can get the glue to come out, along here. I don't think you want to go all the way to the edge. I think Natasha said don't go all the way to the edge. But I don't know what difference that'd make. I can tell that needs to be clipped right there, because we don't want that hanging out over the edge. Just bend it back a little bit maybe. Okay. I'm going to have to thin this glue down. If you have this kind of glue, you thin it down with fingernail polish remover. Oh, it has to be the pure acetone. You can't use the ones with other things in them. It has to be pure acetone, and then it'll thin down the 3-in-1 and also the Fabri-Tac. You don't want to do a lot of it, just enough to thin it down so it comes out easier and it's not so thick. I don't know whether I've got enough on there or not. It got a little bit stingy there at the end. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter which way I glue this, because I can always turn it around to be the way I want it to be. I just want to get it where I want it, so it's fairly even. Alright, I think that works. And I'm going to open it up and get down there to the bottom. Way down there to the bottom, and press it down. And this is my little pad of paper, so I can write anything that I don't get on the other things. Alright, now it's time for decorating. And I have all kinds of stickers here. I don't know which ones I'm going to use, but I'm going to use my stickers. I bought these, oh, I don't know, a long time ago. Oh, that won't quite fit on there. Don't need a passport on this one, but let me see if this one will fit on this front piece. Oh, if I put it a little crooked, it would. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that on there. What a trip. That works. Okay. I think that's probably the only one I'm going to use out of that one. I'll come back to it if I want to use more. And I have all these cards and pieces from the paper pack that I can put different places and in different things. Don't need that envelope. Have all of these. We will see here. Oh, I've got more. I want to get all these out, so I use... Oh, that's not one. That's something I was going to use to back a tag at some point. And I don't know that I want to use those. Let's see. I need to put something in here to write on. I think I'll put that in there. Yep, that works. These fly into style stickers. They'll kind of fit on this page and look okay. Fly with style. Where do I want to put it? I think I'll put it right down there. Yep, and it'll be covered up. Okay. Now, this needs something in it also. And it's going to have one of these in it. And that's going to need to be cut down a little bit to go in there. Cut that one down. Yeah, I think that one's the one I want to cut down. Just cut it down a little bit. I think that'll probably do it. And I may need a tab on it. Yep, I'm going to need a little tab on it to pull it out. Oh, I wanted the flowers to show. They're not going to show. Oh, if I put it in that way, maybe. Okay. Now I'll cut myself a little tab out of one of these leftover papers that I have here. Let's see. This one ought to work. I might cut a couple out of this one to use on different things. Get my punch out. And I'm actually going to put it quite a ways on there. Oh, that's okay. It doesn't look bad showing from the front, does it? Okay. Do I want anything on this? I could write on both sides of it. We'll see in a minute if I want anything on that. Oops, there's the other one of those. Okay, and this side, is pretty much plain. So I probably want to put something on here. It kind of goes with that. I don't know whether I want it matching or not. Let's see what else we have. I can't get a hold of it. Be in the moment, and I could make a little pocket for that. Or I could make it a flip out. I think I can make a little pocket. Or do I want that one there? Let's see what I have. That's kind of pretty with the flower on it, isn't it? And it kind of goes with it. I think I'll make a little pocket for this. And I'm going to make it out of this paper. And I may end up moving things around so that they're not... Oh, but I meant to ink this too. I'm going to ink with the glue. Okay, it's going to be right there. This one, I'm not sure I'm going to put anything on that one. I'm right on the front and the back of that. I like the idea of writing on the front. I may put something on it. We'll see. Now this is a pocket. Yep, it's a pocket. So I need to make a little notch in there or I'll forget that it's a pocket. Oh my goodness, it can't be that hard to cut. I may need to sharpen my... Oh, it's 3 layers, that's why. But it still shouldn't be that hard. Oh, I didn't get it in there far enough, did I? Oh, goodness. Wow. That took some work. Sorry about the noise. I dropped it back into the drawer instead of putting it in nicely. Okay. So that's a little pocket. Let me see if I can put this in this one now. Yeah, I think that's glued dry enough to put that in. And I have some little things to put in the smaller pockets. And that got glued. Well, that may work out okay. Nope, I'm gonna have to open it. I don't know how it got glued shut right there. Okay, that one's going in there. And this one's also a pocket. And it needs some decoration on it. Oh, this fits, goes with it, so we'll just put this one in here. Oops, or not. It doesn't fit. Nope, won't fit that way either. Okay, So that one isn't going in there, so we'll put something else in there. I will probably have to cut something to make a tag to go in there. These would fit in. Nope, they're too far in. Okay, I'm going to make a tag. And I'm going to make it out of, well, maybe not. That's still not going to be enough. It could be out of this. It can be out of this one. I've got others though. Let's make it out of this one. I love these flowers. They're pretty. I can make it that tall. So is anybody going on a good vacation this summer? I don't plan on going anywhere in the summer. My kids get year-round passes. They're summer passes to one of the water parks that's close by, and then they do that. They love doing that. The kids love it and the adults love it. The only trouble is that they tend to go on Sundays and I don't go on Sunday. So, but some of them said they were going to go on Saturdays. So we'll see. I might go with them. Last year I just had my knee done and it didn't work out very well. I didn't do well in the wave pool. I went down. I lost my balance and sat down, and then I couldn't get myself up. The funniest thing, I couldn't get over on my knees and I couldn't get myself up. And my son and grandson were out in it. And they were looking for me to see where I was because I was behind them going out there and I wasn't there. So they finally figured out that I'd fallen, so they came to rescue me. I didn't go in the wave pool again, but this year I'm much more sturdy. My knees are better. And I'm sturdier, so we'll see. Okay, that will work there. But I may want to put it this way. Now I can't get it open again. Look at that. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. And I need to put some embellishments on some of these. I have all these stickers, like I said. I'm gonna, well, let me get the pieces that came with it in, and then we'll see what. Nah, don't want that one on that. Or that one. Let's see here. We need something on this one, and this one is also a pocket. I know it's a pocket. Okay. I have something that can go in there, I'm sure. This one's probably too big. Yep, it's too big. So, what do we want to put in there? Maybe this one. It doesn't quite fit, does it? Darn. I don't want to put that one in there either. Looks like I'm going to have to make something to fit into that one too. Unless I find something big enough but not too big. and I don't want to cut anything down. Okay, this one will work, and I can cut it down to about there. Make sure I can see that. My son and daughter-in-law went out kayaking on Lake Guntersville yesterday, and they got burned. My son got really burned. And of course I had to be a mom and say, you know, I've told you for years that you need to put sunscreen on. Yeah, I know. I didn't think I'd get burned though. Well, he got burned where his knees and thighs were out of the kayak. So he's not going to be a happy camper when he has to wear his long pants for work. Oh, this is perfect. I'm planning on this going to Hawaii, so here this one's perfect. It's got a lei on it. I think I'll put it up there. And a pineapple. I don't see anything else on there that I particularly want on this. I could put the fun in the sun, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So that can go in there. Do I need a tab on it? Yep, I'm going to need a tab on it. Otherwise it's going to get lost in there and I won't be able to get it out. This one I'm going to put down here because I want my stickers to show. Oops. Put it right there. My son said he thought they were going to be out on the water for maybe a couple hours. Maybe an hour, he said. They were out there for almost 4 hours. And he said they forgot to take snacks. They left all their snacks in the truck. So they didn't have any snacks with them. But they had water, thank goodness. And they enjoyed it. And then they went home, and his wife just got all her things out of storage. She had an inflatable boat, so they inflated it and put it out on his pond and had their dinner in the inflatable boat out on the pond. They had a good time. All right, let's see if we can get this down in there. I know it fits, it's just getting it in. There we go. I should have put the stickers over a little bit, but that's okay. All right, next one. This could have something on it, but we'll see about that. Next one is this one. And this is just a flip out, and it can be written on this side. So what do I want to do with it? This is too busy to put anything on, I think. Unless I put something solid on there. Something like that, and then put one of these behind it. That'd work, wouldn't it? Kind of gets rid of some of the busyness there. This poor glue. I need to clean the nozzle. And I got way too much glue on that, so it's going to ooze out. Okay, now I can put something behind it. I can put that. This can be a little list, and I can put that behind it. And I don't know whether I want something over here. I might put some paper over here. Make this like a little tablet. I could do that. Or I can put something and then put a tablet behind it. And this is another pocket that needs something in it. And I'm afraid it needs something there because I don't think I like that with it now. I didn't mind it at first, but I don't like it now. So let me see here. Oh look, that might be perfect for inside the pocket. That might be good for the tag. And then I can make a tab for it too. Whoops. I want some more papers off my pile. I always have a pile. I don't know why. I always have a pile. I try and not have one. I try and clean it up and I get a pile. Doesn't matter what I do. I need a bigger desk is what I need. And that's not going to happen in the near future, so much for that. Okay, let's see here. Let's get a tab cut. A couple more whale tails. We'll get, I think I can get them on here. I don't have to make them as deep. Oh, it'll fit anyway. It's just kind of hard getting the pieces in there, the leftovers. Oh, and that went down in my drawer. I hope it went in the drawer. It did. Really hate when they go down on the floor. Okay, and that can be thrown away because that's not big enough to keep. And once again, I'm going to round corners and ink, especially with this white along the edge. I'm going to ink it. Let's see, I think I'll use the big side this time. Well, that's where I tore it. That's why it's white along there. Oh well. It can still be inked. But I think I still want something behind there so when you take out the tag you don't see that ugly paper. So I'm going to have to get a piece to go back there. And it's not like I don't have enough pieces. There were 2 of every one of these in the pack, and I've only taken out 1 of every one. Okay. Surprised my little dog hasn't been in here. She usually gets tired of me being in here and comes in and lets me know she wants some attention. I want to put that there, a little piece of that, or something else. I think we could use this one. Yep, that'll work. And I'm going to tear this one. because I don't even need all of it. I'm just going to glue it down so it covers the window. The ugly window. Yep, that looks good. I don't even need that much of it. And this is one of those where I use the glue bottle and put it inside so I don't have to try and put paper with glue on it in there, because that's hard to do. So I'm doing this. I need to put it in a little further. Then I can ink the edge here. Cover up the blue on the edge and glue my little whale tail on there, and I'm good. Okay. Don't want the glue to stick in there. Good. And that didn't stick either, so that's good. Oh, that should have fit. So what's going on here? I can always trim a little bit off, but it should fit. I guess it doesn't matter if it goes in all the way, does it? No, that doesn't matter. And I can put some stickers on here or something. Put something on there. Let's see what I have. No, that doesn't quite go. I probably have something that'll go with it. Beach day. I can do that. Put my pin back in my glue. Maybe it won't. And I got all these stickers out and I haven't used them yet, so I'm going to start using them, but I wanted to use these things first, because they all go with the kit. Okay, I think I'll place it right there. And of course it's oozing out. I thinned that glue down and I thinned it too much, I think. Okay, now we have places to put things back here. Surfer won't fit. This will. And I can always make it a pocket, and I don't have to put anything in it because I know I will get things that I want to put in here. On the trip. You always pick up things you want to put somewhere. Okay. Now, I was going to put something over here, wasn't I? Probably won't go to a tiki bar. Neither my friend nor I drink that are going, but well, that might look good on there. Then I can always put things behind it. Let me see what else I have over here. Yeah, I think I'll put this one on here. More places to write. Things that I want to write. Lists or something. Oops, if I need lists. Okay, now I want something on here also. On the back of this. That's too big. Can go in here or one of the other ones. Well, those kind of go together, don't they? And these are starfish. Let's do that. Let's put that on there. Try to spread it out so it's not so oozy. Now I'm finding I don't like this yellow at all. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe I can just stick some cards in it. And that'll help. Or I'll glue some paper down on the front of it. Maybe I can do that. I thought the yellow envelope would be fine, but I really don't think I like it. Let's see. I could actually glue that on. Oh, but I can't cut it down on that side now, because I have that on there. Nope, that won't work. This is going to have to go in like that, somewhere like that. Okay, what am I going to do with this? I wish you guys could tell me what you think. What you think I should do with it. I have this that's pockets. Oh, I could glue that on there. And it can be pockets behind it. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue that on there. It'll need to be trimmed off a little bit up here, but maybe not. I had this so it could be a flip out, but I don't think I want to flip out. So I'm going to glue it down here, glue this, and then I'll glue this here. And I probably got it too far to the top. I did. And I don't want it gluing on that other page, so I'm going to take the glue off of there. I have to make sure it'll shut without messing things up. Okay. Okay, now I've got little cards I can put in here. First I can put this one in. It's got a glue though. And it's crooked. Oh my goodness. Oh well. Oh well. Put that one in the back. That one's too big. And put this here. And put Tiki Bar in there. Or a smaller one. I don't think I have a smaller one. I'll put Ocean Fun in the Sun in there. Put this one up a little bit higher. That'll work. Okay, and this is my paper that I'm going to write on. That's too big for there. We'll put Tiki Bar over here. And we need some more things on here. We're not going to be surfing either. Neither one of us. You can live in California and not surf, and I lived in California a long time, and I've never learned to surf. I tried. It didn't work. I only tried once or twice, though. Never took lessons. So that might be one reason why it didn't work. Okay. I know I have more of these things here somewhere. How did I not ink this? I thought I'd inked everything. I want that one there. I think I do. And I can hang it off a little bit so it looks more even. Of course, it won't look even from the back. Well, the back of it's okay. I can do that. Alrighty. Let's put that hanging down right there. And I know I want to put more on some of these. Put some things in there. Let's see what I have that'll fit on that page. Ah. That fit? Yep. Well, not quite. I need to open it up a little bit. I got the glue too close over here at the top. Okay, now it fits. All right. This one could use something else in it, but I don't know. These aren't going to stick out without a tab on it. Let's put the tab on this one and stick it in there. Or on this one. No. Okay, we can put something here. And I do love the beach. I think that'll be good. Kind of goes with it. Make sure I get it right side up. Okay. Now I still have some more of these that need to be put somewhere. I'll put that one back there. Nope, it won't fit. Cool refreshment. That'll work. And what about this one? Do I want something here? I didn't, but I kind of do. But I kind of don't. And I'm not real happy with this. I don't know. I'm just not real happy with that. I think I need to put some other paper on there. I'm going to put that up there. And put some other pieces in other places. Let's see what I have here. I have some. I don't want to cover up my... Nope. Dream big? That doesn't fit either. Kind of looks like a tab though, but I don't think I want that hanging out in that front piece. So we're not going to do that, but I am going to put something on there. I'm not wild about what I have on there. And I might put another tag in there. And it doesn't fit. Okay. Let's see some more of my papers here. Now I could put that on there. Fun times. It kind of goes with it, doesn't it? But I thought I had one that had the glitter on it. No, that one's too big. I think this will work on here. Okay, that's it for that. Oh, I don't want to do that one again because that's on the outside of here. So I don't want that one. Which one do I... Oh, I have one that I haven't even used yet. I have a couple that I haven't even used yet. Should have done this before I put it all together, but I didn't. I thought I liked it, but I wasn't sure, and now I know I don't like it, so we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it good. I think this will be a fun thing to take on a trip. We went on a cruise, probably 2005 or 2006, somewhere in there. Went on a cruise to Alaska, and I made a thing out of envelopes. I had no idea about junk journals or anything about them. And I put a bunch of envelopes together end to end and marked them with 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth like that for the days of the cruise. And it worked out pretty good. So I thought this would be good for this trip. I go places frequently, but not where I'm going to be at, like getting souvenirs and so forth. I usually just am going to visit family. So this is going to be different. It's going to be different. I'm going to leave my little dog with my sister and brother-in-law. And she loves them, so that'll be okay. My friend has a dog, and she's going to leave hers with a friend of hers. I think I'm going to put this up here. Kind of goes with that. Or do I want to put... Nope, that won't fit. Smile would fit, but it doesn't look good. Okay. I'm going to put this one up there. It can fit here. Okay, and this needs something on it, because it's not going to be writable on there. Don't want to put that on there. Could put Catch the Wave. Yep, I'm going to put Catch the Wave on there. That looks good. I'm going to put that on there. Still want to put something on here. And I don't think I want this one on there. What else do I have here? Believe you can, and you're halfway there. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. That goes in there and gives you I'll look at something in there. This needs something. Let's put this one, well, let's see. Would this fit on there? It would. Would probably fit inside too. I keep getting out of camera, I know. If I put a tag on it, it would. A tab on it. Oh, let's put this one on here. Oh, I didn't put anything in here yet, did I? Yes, I did. But it got lost. Let's see if this does any better. Nope, but it can go this way. And this one can go this way. In there. Okay. I still think this needs something on the back of it, but I don't know what. Don't know if I want to put anything on the back or not. Oh, I've got a couple of the small things. More than a couple. Okay. Let's put that on here. Bon Voyage. That's got to be Diamond Head. Maybe not, but it looks like it, so I'm going to put it on there. Like I said, I bought all these stickers to scrapbook with, and then I haven't done any scrapbooking. Really. So I have a trip that I took way back 2004 or something like that, and I've got a couple of things I can put on here, and I have all this stuff stuck in a drawer. Haven't done anything with it, haven't journaled it, haven't done anything. I have all the papers where I wrote down what we did every day, and then all the pictures I took are somewhere. I just need to get busy and take care of it. Some of these things I'll end up using. Oh, and there's a camera that came with the group, with the parts of this. that I could use on something. I can have more than one camera, can't I? I can put this one on here. Make a stack of them. Yep, that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to put the Sandy Toes one on there too. I found a place for all these little pieces. No, maybe I don't want Sandy Toes on that one. Let's put that on this one. Let's put Sandy Toes down on this one. And that one is not inked either. Can't believe I cut them all out and didn't ink them. Maybe I got tired of cutting them out. I don't remember if they were cutouts or punch outs. Who knows? Okay. Oh, the Sandy Toes should have been up higher. Well, that's okay. Okay. These I think I will put somewhere. These I'm going to put back there. I guess these little things I could stick in here in case I want to use them for some other time. They can be in there. Okay, now I need to get this flip-flopped like it belongs. If I can remember which way it goes. Does that go first or does that? Well, we'll find out at the end, won't we? Oh, they have gotten fat and this isn't going to close very well. Nope, it goes the other way. And now I have to come up with a closure for it, don't I? What am I going to do for a closure? Because it needs something to help it close. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Let's see. Maybe I'll just use some twine. Alright. This is Camille from my Junk Journal Heaven. Thank you for watching my video. And I'd like you to give me a thumbs up. That would be really great. And, whoops. And if you'd subscribe, that would be wonderful also. Be glad to have you. And please come back and watch my next one. I'll see you next time. Bye.